Hello students, today we are going to discuss an important topic of class 8th biology, that is plant tissue culture. Okay, so this plant tissue culture, it is an important method of asexual reproduction in plants. Okay, it comes under asexual reproduction. Students, basically in this plant tissue culture, what we are doing, from a tissue, okay, you all know that cell, tissue, organ, okay, cell is the basic unit. From cells, that is group of cells, they form tissue, then tissue they form organ. So name you can see plant tissue culture. From this tissue, okay, we are able to grow new plants. That's why the name is being given here, plant tissue culture. Now student, basically this plant tissue culture, what happens in this plant tissue culture, I have tried to explain you, okay, with the help of this diagram. See, this is a plant, potted plant. So what we have done, we have taken a shoot from, okay, this plant. We have taken tip of the shoot from this plant, and that tip of the shoot we have cut it into many small pieces. Okay, and these pieces, after being cut, these pieces they are transferred into a tube which contains nutrient media. Now see, what is this nutrient media? This nutrient media, it is the requirement of this shoot tip, okay, for the growth. Like we need food for our survival, in the same way for the growth and development of this shoot tip, it requires nutrient that we provide by preparing this nutrient media. So this nutrient media, it is put into the test tube, and this small piece of the shoot, it is transferred into this test tube. Okay, so basically what we are doing, we are transferring this shoot, small piece, into the test tube, and this test tube is containing the nutrient media, and this nutrient media is providing all the essential nutrients which are required for the growth of this shoot tip. Okay, now in the next step, you can see this step, what happens when it takes the nutrient from the nutrient media, it grows and it forms an undifferentiated mass of cells. Okay, it forms an undifferentiated mass of cell which is known as callus. So this callus is undifferentiated. It is undifferentiated mass of cell. Undifferentiated mass of cells. Okay, so basically this shoot tip, the tissue, they grows into callus, and this callus is undifferentiated mass of cell. Okay, so firstly, this shoot tip, when we introduced it into the test tube containing nutrient media, this shoot tip, it developed, it grows, okay, into callus, which is undifferentiated mass of cells. Okay, now later on this callus, okay, this callus, again this callus which is undifferentiated mass of cell, it is transferred into another tube, okay, which contains growth hormones. Growth hormones. So this tube is containing growth hormones, means what it will do, it will initiate the growth of this, okay, callus, and ultimately this callus, okay, the small plantlets, they start appearing. There is development of the root, there is development of the shoot, and these plantlets, they starts appearing. Okay, when this callus is transferred into the tube containing growth hormones, there is development, there is generation of root, as well as there is generation of the shoot, and then ultimately the small, that plantlets, these plantlets, they are formed. Okay, now these plantlets, they are transferred to fields, or they are put into the soil and they grow as a plant. So these are the important steps which takes place in the process of plant tissue culture. Okay, so basically the important thing which we have to remember in this process is that the entire process is carried in germ free environment. Okay, this is very important part of this practice or of this technique, that the entire process or the entire activity or the entire procedure is carried in a germ free environment. Okay, why it is carried in germ free environment? Because if germs by chance if they entered into this culture tube or they enters into the tube, what they will do, they will damage our this media.